Okay, so yesterday we started our journey with the partitions. You people aware of it? You people aware of it? Whenever one table volume of data keep on increasing, based on the volume of data, my query reading time will be increases. Let us say searching against to 10 records and searching against to 1 billion records is different, right? Yes or no? So searching 10 records is very easy compared to searching records in the 1 billion. So what I want to say is the data volume is keep on increases. The data volume keep on increases, then searching time will be keep on increases. Searching time will be keep on increases. Now, this kind of problem is available anyway, then what is the resolution, what is the solution is we need to divide that bigger table into smaller tables. Also, I given one static rule. The static rule is if a table size is exceeding 2 GB of the size, it is recommended for the go for partitions. Okay, if the database administrator divided the one table into multiple tables, database administrator divided one table into multiple tables, the process of dividing one large table into a number of smaller tables is called as partition. These partitions are divided into 4 types. One is called as value-based partitioning, second is called as fact-based partitioning, third is called as level-based partitioning, fourth is out of these 3 techniques, any proportion if you mix and if you prepare one thing, then it's called as complex partitioning. Complex partitioning. Yesterday we saw one value-based partitioning. Okay, in the value-based partitioning, what we did is existing customer to table, whatever available, that one we dropped it. In the same place, we introduced 2 more tables. One is with customer A to M table. Second is with customer N to Z table. And customer 2 table we disabled in the BMM layer. Even though I disabled customer 2 table in the BMM layer, my reports, existing reports are happily working because of the fragmentation condition. Because of the fragmentation condition. In aggregate table chapter, main driving parameter is content logical level. In partitions, main driving parameter is fragmentation condition. Fragmentation condition is the main driving parameter. Now, yesterday I gave some exercises, 2 exercises I given. Keep 1998 data in one table, 1998 data in another table and do the partitioning, right? Anyone have chance to do that one? Yes? Other one also I given, create the 6 quarters corresponding 6 tables and create that one, right? Anyone have chance to do it? Very good. So let us move on to the next one that is called as fact-based partitioning. Fact-based partitioning. What do you mean by this fact-based partitioning is based on the fact I am going to drive the report. Based on the fact I am going to drive the report. If you see this example here, partitioning by fact example, I have data is partitioned by fact when different fact data is stored in different tables. Example is actual sales we are storing in this table and we are storing quota targets we are storing in this table. Actual sales we are storing here and targets we are storing here. So tomorrow, if I am expecting actual data, then my report need to execute against to this table. I am expecting only targets data, then my report need to execute against to this table. If I am expecting both the data, sales represented to corresponding actual data, sales represented corresponding what's that? Target data, then it has to get from both the tables. Here, one more point you need to understand is these 2 things may be homogeneous, these 2 things may be heterogeneous. I mean to say, this is maybe coming from Oracle database, and this also coming from Oracle database, then it is called as homogeneous. If like this came, our life is very simple. But what you will do if it is coming from Oracle, but whereas it is coming from MS Excel, this is called as what's that? Heterogeneous. If I have heterogeneous like these things are available, is it possible to take one column from here like that, sir? In normal SQL, I will give the SQL tool to you and I'm asking you to write SQL. I'm asking you to write SQL by taking one column from Oracle, one column from MS Excel. Is it possible for you to write the SQL? No. We cannot write SQL. We cannot write SQL based on the two different databases. At least two same database means I have one concept. The concept is called as DB links are available. Using this DB link, same database means I can do that one. Okay, if I have totally two different databases are available, then you cannot write a single SQL query on that one. But my OBI can do that one. The same process my OBI can do it. Okay, how OBI is processing here, that we need to understand. As of now, my requirement is very clear. I have actual data is in Oracle database. Targets data is in MS Excel database. I have actual data is in Oracle database. Targets data is in MS Excel database available. These things I want to take into my reporting end. These things I want to take into my reporting end. If I want only actual data, I need to take it. If I want only targets data, I need to take it. If I want actual and target data, then I need to take it. All the combinations we need to take it. Right. So Sri asked one question. Can we say heterogeneous database queries as federation? That's correct. So federation is nothing but pulling the data from heterogeneous database, also known as federation. That's correct. Now let us go and try to do this exercise. To do this exercise, I'm going and I'm showing my MS Excel data. Right. Let us say I'm going to the my computer. Here I have already. Let us say, if you go and see the lab data folder, in the lab data folder you can find out one file is available that is known as quota.xls. If I open this quota.xls, I have different tables are available here. This is the one table which contains what, sir? Year, quarter, region, item type, then targets. Item type, then targets. And if you go and see, this table name is what, sir? Region type quota is this table name. Region type quota is this table name. And we have one more table here. If you go and see here, this is what, sir? This is one more table. This is called as quarters. And we have one more table. This is called as what, sir? Regions. We have one more table. This is called as item types. So in this MS Excel, I have 3 dimension tables are available. This is one dimension table, I can say. This is one dimension table. This is one dimension table. And whatever we have here, this is called as what, sir? One measure is available here. As measure is available, I can say this as fact table. I am giving targets in the 1998 year in the quarter 1 in the central region by selling bakery products. I want this much of revenue I want. How much we achieved, that is available in our original database. If I go for new, then analysis, supplier sales, I am taking here one column. That column is called as year column. Then what, sir? Quarter column. Then I am going for region column. Then I am going for product type column. Then I am going for dollars column. If I click on results, I am getting results happily. I have here 1998 quarter 1 in central region by selling what, sir? Bakery products. How much I got? 171243. I got 171243. What is the target, sir? My actual is 171243. If these two things are available side by side, I can do variation, whatever I want, I can do it. Yes or no? But if I want to keep these two things side by side, here you need to observe one point. This data is coming from MS Excel, whereas this is coming from where, sir? Oracle. How to make link between them? That's where the complex part is involved here. And my query has to drive in such a way, if I take an year and actual I taken, it has to go to the Oracle database, it has to get the things. If I take an year and targets, it has to go towards, sir? MS Excel database, it has to give the data. If I take an year, actual and target, it has to go to where, sir? Both the databases, and it has to give the result. So end of the class, we are going to achieve that kind of functionality. Right. First, I need to introduce this one into our RPD. Introduce this one into our RPD. As it is MS Excel sheet, that one we going to introduce into the RPD means I need to create what's an ODBC connection. I need to create. That's what our step one. That's what our step one. Step one is creating ODBC connection. Create ODBC data source for an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, everyone knows about it. That is the reason I am giving control to someone so that they will do it. Yes, we want to do it, sir. Hello, online folks, we want to do it. Online folks, you there? Sri Hari. Yes, Sri Hari, I given control to you. Okay. Oh, fact instead of fact. Where is that? In MS Excel sheet? Okay. Heading. Okay. Now creating ODBC data source for an Excel spreadsheet. Yes, sir. Please go ahead and create the ODBC connection. Then that's perfect. Then data sources ODBC. Data sources ODBC. Then system DSN. Add it. Click on add. Then we need to select Microsoft Office Excel driver. Microsoft Office Excel driver. Finish. Then provide a connection name as your batch number followed by targets. And click on select workbook. Which drive it is available, sir? In E drive, in my folder, lab data folder, right? So go to the RAM folder, E drive. It is available in the E drive. Drives you need to select from here. Okay, then we need, here itself we have what, sir? Quota.xls available, you can select it. Click on OK. Again OK. Top we have OK. Then again OK. With this I completed step 1, that is called as creating ODBC data source for an Excel spreadsheet. Second is what, sir? Import XLS quota data source into the ABC repository. These are the 4 tables we are trying to import into ABC repository. Open our RPD in online mode. Go to the all programs, then Oracle Business Intelligence, then BA Administration. Then open in online mode. Provide the password as caps lock is on, remove that caps lock. RR capital, IT is small 123. And user password also RR capital, IT small 123. Click on open. Maximize the window. I think this is your batch. B197, not your batch, right? So let me load your RPD. Your RPD is not available. B197 batch RPD is available. Your batch is actually B198. So I need to load that one. So I am clicking on the core application. Now deployment tab, lock and write configuration. Now what is RPD? B198 underscore ABC after 08, right? So this is the latest version 105. Open. RR capital ITEC small 123. RR capital ITEC small 123. Apply. Activate changes. Availability tab. Apply. Activate changes. Availability tab, then go for the BA server, click on restart selected, click on S. Click on S. So once it is restarted, we can open our RPD in online mode and we can import these 4 tables into physical layer. Once imported, the remaining things are very simple, sir. Let us walk through the headings. Importing the tables. Then we need to specify the giants and keys. Giants and keys we can specify as shown here. Now, creating a new measure for the quotas. We have your target is the one column which is available new. That one we are trying to create manually. You can create it or you can drag and drop it. Then we are going for defining the content logical level for each and everything. Everyone knows how to define this content logical level. Then check this one. That's it. Let us go and try to do the same job. To do that job, it has to open. Meanwhile, I'll keep ready this one by providing the passwords, everything. RR capital, ITC small, 123. RR capital, ITC small, 123. Right. Now, whenever once it is done, I can click on open. Okay, it's done. Now go for the open. Yes, it is open. Now try to import those things. If you want to import from MS Excel, you need to go for file menu. Then what, sir? Import metadata. That's perfect. Then we have here connection type. Connection type is equal to native connection or ODBC connection, sir. ODBC connection. That's perfect. ODBC 3.5. And whatever connection you created, that should be available somewhere. Yeah, that is the one. Click on next. In case of MS Excel, there is no username and password, right? That is the reason we didn't provide it. Now here we have the tables, keys, foreign keys. Click on next. Then expand the quota.xls. Then you can find out 4 tables are available. You can select all the 4 tables. Click on import. All the 4 tables you can select. Click on import. Click on import. Then click on finish. Then click on finish. Now select the MS Excel entire thing. MS Excel object. Yeah, entire MS Excel object selected and go to the physical diagram, create the joins. Go to the physical diagram, create the joins. Now, we have here fact table is known as region type quota is fact table. First we'll try to connect region type quota to regions. Region type quota to regions. Click on the physical join button. Then drag and drop region type quota to regions. Region type quota to regions. First go with the regions. Then common column is what, sir? Only one column is available, that is regions column. So create the regions. Click on OK. Then region type quota to item types. Region type quota to item types. The common column is item type is the common column. OK. OK. And region type quota to quarters. What is the common column, sir? Here 2 common columns are available. One is year, second is quarter. Use the control button. Select both the columns from both the tables. Use control button and both the tables. Select both the columns. Year and quarter. Year and quarter. Yes. Automatically bottom, if you observe carefully, year is equal to year and quarter is equal to quarter, and quarter is equal to quarter. Like that we got these things. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now try to close this one. Try to close this one. Close this window. Close this window. Now, once we created this one, now I need to map the corresponding columns to the BMM layer corresponding columns, right? First, we'll try to focus on customers table. Expand the customers logical table. Expand the customers logical table. Then this side we have the regions physical table is available. Expand that one. Region column is available. Try to drag and drop the region column over there. Before drag and dropping, if you go and observe the sources folder of the logical table customers, sources folder of the logical table customers, do I have a regions logical table source, sir? It is not available. Now if you once you drag and drop, you can observe. Once you drag and drop regions, then you are observing a regions is came or not, sir? Regions is came. And one more thing is, you are dragging and dropping a key column or not? Whenever you drag and drop a key column, if people are already aware of it, by mistake what is happening, sir? One key also creating. That key we need to delete here. In fact, yesterday whenever we are doing the partitions and fragmentation, we got the customer A to M one key, customer N to Z one key. But even though we have here multiple keys, it is not thrown error. Why it is not thrown error is all are pointing towards a same column. Customer key column only it is pointing. However, now if you click on OK, it won't allow you to click on OK. Click on OK. It's saying, sir, a key already exists with the same column. On one column, why you need to create the three things, right? So delete the bottom two things, whatever available. Delete the bottom two things. That means till this point of time, it is not checked that one. Now we came to this window, right? That is really checking closely now. Try to delete those things, two things. Delete it. Now, yes. Okay. That is completed. That is now if people are already aware of one more point also, regions table, regions MS Excel table contains what level of data? What level of data? Region level data, district level data, or sales rep level data, or customer level data, sir? Region level data, right? So select the region and logical level is equal to select as region. Region. Okay. Now, similarly, map other things also. Let us say go to the next one periods. Next one periods. Periods corresponding year customers. Periods corresponding year quarters. Periods and corresponding year quarters. Quarters. Then drag and drop year column onto year column, quarter column onto quarter column, quarter column onto quarter column, then year column onto year column. However, this year and quarter is composite key, right? As you're not dragging both the columns parallelly, it won't create any unnecessary key columns for you, sir. If you double click on the periods, yeah, here you need to map the content logical level first. Map the content logical level. What is the content logical level of this table, sir? In this table, what is the minimum column? That's perfect. Minimum column is quarter, year and quarter available. Minimum column is quarter. Now we need to give you here content key column. We need to delete if any keys are created. No keys are created as year and quarter is both are acting as a composite key. Both columns we didn't drag at a time. That is the reason no key is created here. If key is created, we need to delete it. If key is not created, we are happy with that, right? Click on OK. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now try to drag and drop from the products and item types, right? Go to the item types. Go to the item types. From the item types, we have one column. Last item types, drag and drop onto the type. Then we can observe here one more LTS is created. Then double click on that item types and we need to map here content logical level. And also as you drag and drop key column, so key also created, the key also we need to delete it. What is the level, sir? Type level. That's perfect. Okay. Now go to the product logical table, the type key whatever available, delete that one. Delete it. Yes. Click on OK. Now we need to take care of the fact table. In the fact table, corresponding here is what, sir? Region type quota. Expand the sales facts here and expand the sales facts here. Here region type quota. Do I have any common columns, sir? Region type quota. Do I have any common columns? If you observe it carefully, there is no common column. Yes or no, sir? There is no common columns. There is no common columns. Now one column is available targets. Drag and drop the targets onto sales facts. Whenever common column is not available, directly you can drag and drop onto the logical table. Whenever you drag and drop onto logical table, you can notice here what happens, sir. Column created and also LTS also created. Make that column as measure column. Make that column as measure column. Make that column as measure column. Double click on it. Double click on it. Then we need to select here aggregation rule as sum. Okay. Now we need to go on, we need to create the content logical level for this one. Double click on region type quota. Then tell me in the region type quota with respect to customer, what is the column available, sir? In region type quota with respect to customer, what is the column available? In region type quota table with respect to customer, what is the column available? Region, yeah. Select the region then. In region type quota with respect to products, what is the column available? Sorry, periods. With respect to periods, what is the column available? Quarter. Next, with respect to products, what is the common column? Type. So we selected required things. Once you selected that one, if you want, you can go for the more over there. Check levels. In the right side corner, we have the more. Check levels. Check levels. Click on the check levels. It's showing here some kind of problem. It is showing. Yes or no, sir? What is the problem, sir? I said already, this checking levels is going to work based on the physical layer joins. Based on the physical layer joins. In the physical layer join, we joined this table, particular table called as time table, based on the year and quarter, right? Based on the year and quarter. So it is not understanding. I need to map the year level or quarter level. Year and quarter both are involved in where, sir? Join condition. That is the reason it is not understanding year or quarter what you want to map it. So it is giving here blank. It is giving here blank. This kind of things you need to use your own common sense and you need to keep whatever you like it or whatever is correct as per the business logic. Okay, right. Click on close, sir. Click on close. Click on OK. Click on OK. Click on OK. Now we need to drag and drop whatever targets is available that into the presentation layer. Expand supplier sales. Expand supplier sales. Expand sales facts. Then drag and drop these targets onto sales facts. Drag and drop these targets onto sales facts. Then click on check-in changes. Click on check-in changes. Click on S. Click on S. Now close it. Close it. Okay, we have chance to complete this one, right? We have chance to complete this one. Right. Is it really working or not? How to understand? It is really working or not? How to understand now? If I go and if I take in my reporting end region and dollars column, it should give me what, sir? It should give me what, sir? From the Oracle database, you should give me the result. If I take in region and targets I taken, then it should give me from where, sir? From the MS Excel. If I take region, dollars and target, it should give me from where, sir? From the both the things. How it is doing it, you need to understand it. Sign out and sign in, reload the server metadata. Sign out and sign in and reload server metadata. Sign out and sign in and reload server metadata. And also better if you have any caches, try to remove that caches also. WebLogic, RR capital, I take small 1, 2, 3. Sign in. Right. Now we create we try to clear the caches. Anything is available here, we'll try to clear the caches. Close all cursors. And also I am going to the back end. If I have any caches here, I want to clear this caches. If I go to the cache, I don't have any cache. That is good. Now I am coming here. Let us go to the new analysis, supplier sales, reload server metadata. Now I am trying to take here two columns. One is called as year column. Second is called as dollars column. Take one column called as year column. Anything you can take it, no problem. Okay. Any dimension column and measure say what? Year column and dollars column. Year and dollars are both columns are available where, sir? If you see here carefully, this year column is available. Year column is available in D1 underscore what, sir? Calendar 2. It is also available in one more table. The table is what, sir? Months table. These two are coming from where, sir? Oracle. These two are coming from Oracle. And if you see D1 calendar 2 and months, which is the aggregate table, sir, here? Which is aggregate table? Months is aggregate table, so the column will be coming from here. So most probably the column should be coming from here. Okay, now the same column, the same year column is also available in the MS Excel. Yes or no, sir? It is also available in MS Excel. The table name is available as what, sir? Quarter something is available, right? This is a quarter something is available. Now, the same column is available in this one, and also it is coming from where, sir? MS Excel. This dollars is available in only Oracle database only. That is in the table called as D1 underscore orders 2. Yes or no? Whereas this one, is it available in MS Excel, sir? It is not available in MS Excel. Even though it is available in both the databases, as I said in my statement, fact-based partitioning, fact-driven. Fact-driven means what, sir? Based on the fact, it will go and read the database. My fact is available where, sir? In Oracle database. So it won't take what, sir? MS Excel. It will go to the Oracle database only. Once it went to the Oracle database, here is coming from two tables. Out of these two tables, which is the high-level table? Months. Aggregate table is what, sir? Months. That is the reason the query should come now from months, as well as one more table is here available. That is D1 underscore order AGG1, right? Out of this AGG1, which is aggregate table, sir? AGG1 is the aggregate table. So my report should come now from where to where, from which two tables, sir? D1 order AGG1 and what, sir? Months table. However, it is coming from Oracle database or not, sir? It is coming from Oracle database aggregate tables. Oracle database aggregate tables. Now let us go and try to confirm the same thing. Click on results. Click on results. Now we got the results. Let us go to the back end and show me the SQL query. Go to the back end. Back end means here administration, leave page, manage sessions. Manage sessions. Go to the bottom, click on view log. Then you can observe here, I have here two things are available. One is called as months, second is called as D1 order AGG1. Okay, it is coming from where, sir? Coming from Oracle database. Coming from Oracle database. Now what you can do back is, we can go and we can change your report to the targets. I am going to change only one column. I am changing in the report, that is called as targets. Remove the dollars column and introduce the targets column. Go to the criteria and remove the dollars column. Introduce your targets. Introduce your targets. Targets. Now click on results. Right, we got here year-wise targets we got. Now tell me from where it is came. In fact, year is available in where, sir? Oracle database. Next what, sir? MS Excel database also is available. MS Excel database also available. In the Oracle again what, sir? Two tables. One is months table. Sorry, yeah, correct. Months table. Then what, sir? Calendar 2 table is available. Okay, in Excel database, where it is available, sir? In MS Excel database, it is available in quarters table. From where it is coming? Fact is available where, sir? In the Oracle database or MS Excel database? MS Excel database. So it should come from where, sir? Based on the fact that to go to the MS Excel. So it is coming from MS Excel only. Let us go and try to confirm that one. Click on the administration tab. Then leave page. Then manage sessions. Then last but one. View log. Now you can notice here, we got here, this is called as what, sir? It is called as logical SQL. It is called as logical SQL. Whereas this is called as what, sir? Physical SQL. This physical SQL is executing against what, sir? It is executing against to what is executing? Sending query to database named as B198 target DSN. B198 target DSN is nothing but what, sir? This one. And the connection pool is named as what, sir? Connection pool name is we given as connection pool only we given. Connection pool name we given as connection pool only. So this query is executing from the MS Excel database or not, sir? Select targets year from the so and so table called as quarters region type quota. So based on the fact we are driving our query, if whenever I take in the dollars, it is going to the Oracle database. Whenever I take in the targets, it is going towards a MS Excel database. If I take both into the picture, then what will happen? To do the both, already we ran the year versus dollars, year versus targets, right? So caches are already available. We'll try to clear these caches and we'll try to build that report. Okay, clear all these caches from the front end as well as back end. I am trying to clear this all caches, close all cursors, then save side. I am signing out and I want to sign in also. Then go to the manage, then go to the cache. There I have the caches are available. These things I am trying to purge it. Now go and try to develop a report with the columns year comma, dollars column comma, targets column. WebLogic. Then sign in. Then go to the new analysis, supplier sales. Then I want to take 3 columns. One is year column, then dollars column, Then I want to go for next one that is called as targets column. Then click on results. Now we got the results. Now we need to observe here carefully. This is by seeing this report, my customer will be very happy or not, sir? What process he did back and I am least bother. End of the day, whatever dollars is available, it is coming from where, sir? Oracle. Whatever targets available, it is coming from where, sir? MS Excel. Even though I given data in MS Excel sheet, my tool is in a position to bring that one side by side of the targets, side by side of the dollars. Because of this one, my customer will be very happy. Now we need to understand back end how the process is happened. Now go and try to understand the process. Administration, leave page, then manage sessions. Then we have here in the bottom, we have here view log. If you go to the view log, and observe here, this is called as whatever available. This part is called as what's a logical SQL or physical SQL. This is called as logical SQL. And whatever available here, this is called as physical SQL or not, sir? By observing this one, it is executing against to Oracle database or against to the MS Excel, sir. ACTL exchange year from months table D1 order age is 1 table. It is executing against what, sir? Oracle. Now this one whatever available, this is one more physical query or not, sir? This is one more physical query. It is executing against what, sir? Against to Excel. This is executing against to Oracle. This is executing against to the MS Excel. How the backend process will be happening is, let us say I am running a report. I am running what, sir? A report. Then two separate queries are executing first. This query is executing, and whatever result is came, the result is coming and storing in one bucket of the OBI. And this also executing and is keeping in what, sir? In another bucket of the OBI. This is one bucket is came here. And here we got one more bucket we got here. These two buckets, here what is the data is available, sir? Here and dollars. Here what is available, sir? Here and targets. What is the common column here? Here. My Oracle based server will be sitting here between these two things. Who is sitting, sir? My Oracle based server is sitting based on the year column. It is trying to merge the dollars and targets. It is going to generate one single report that contains Y, year, then what, sir? Dollars, then what, sir? Targets. Who is taking care of the merging process, sir? Oracle based server is taking care of the merging process. However, Oracle based server need to do this kind of merging means minimum requirement is you should have a common column. If a common column is not available, this also handicap, it cannot merge the things. Okay, right. If you want, you can go on, you can see here the statements here. It is executing against to what? It is executing against to what? Sending query database named as what, sir? ORCL by using supplier CP. ORCL and supplier CP are your physical layer names. If you go and see, this is the ORCL and connection pool name is supplier CP. And we have here named as B199. This is the database name. This is what, sir? Your connection pool name. So this is one physical SQL query. This is one physical SQL query. This is only one logical SQL query. In the interview, they ask a question how the query processing is happening. Then we need to tell what, sir? Two separate queries will be initiated to the separate databases. Once result came into the OBAW platform, Oracle based server is going to merge these two results and is going to give the single result to you. However, it has to merge the things means we need to have what, sir? A common column is required. A common column is required. That's how it is processing. That's how it is processing. You got my point? So one point is very clear. We are based on the fact we are driving our queries. Yes or no? Whenever we take in the dollars column, it is going and taking from the Oracle database, from the orders table or order age given table. Whenever you are taking targets, it's driving against what, sir? MS Excel. Based on the fact we are driving our query. Now, this is what called as fact-based partitioning. And next one is available, that is called as level-based partitioning. Level-based partitioning already I completed, sir. Aggregate tables chapter is nothing but what, sir? Level-based partitioning. Aggregate table chapter nothing but level-based partitioning. Please note of that point. Aggregate table chapter you can take as level-based partitioning example. Aggregate table chapter you can take as level-based partitioning example. Aggregate tables chapter you can take as level-based partitioning example. Aggregate table chapter you can take example of level-based partitioning. You can take example of level-based partitioning. Now question is, Srikanth, concept is clear, sir, but here where we are seeing the partition based on fact. Yeah, partition based on fact is, the fact is nothing but what, sir? Here dollars is the fact, right? Dollars is the one fact. Dollars is in my case one fact. This is one fact. This is one fact. Where is the fact means these are the facts only, right? Okay. Measures are nothing but we are calling it as facts. Measures are nothing but we are calling it as facts. Okay. Am I clear, Srikanth? Okay. Measures are nothing but we can call it as what, sir? Facts. Measures are called as facts. Okay. That point is very clear. Let us move on to the next chapter that is called as variables. Next chapter that is called as variables. Today we will try to concentrate introduction of the variables and also static repository variable we will try to concentrate. This variable chapter is very, very important chapter, sir. Wherever you want to handle dynamically, we will go on, we will try to achieve from where, sir? Variables only. Okay. The first point in this one is, variables are useful to handle dynamic scenarios. We have four types of variables are available. One variable is called as repository variable. Second is called as session variables. Third is called as presentation variables. Fourth is called as request variables. These are the four types of variables whatever available. Now, if you go for the repository variables and session variables will be defined in RPD and can be used in RPD as well as web catalog calculation and filters. What is the meaning of this point? If you go and see your manage menu, there I have one option. That option is called as variables option is available. If I go to the variables, high level, how many types of variables are available, sir? Repository variables and session variables, two types of variables are available. If you want to create new repository variable, you can create it. If you want to create new session variable, you can create it. So variables you are defining using what manager, sir? Variable manager. Variable manager is part of what, sir? Administration tool or RPD. So you are creating variables inside the RPD. And once you created a variable inside the RPD, that variable you can use wherever you want. Meaning, suppose you want to use within the RPD calculations. Let us say double click on D1 order 2 in this position. If you let us say where class filters, I want to use it. As of now, we are not seeing a variables option, right? Why? Because variables you didn't create it. Suppose you create one variable. Suppose if you go to the manage menu, variables, you created one variable, static, let us say new repository variable. This one I am saying as test. I am passing here 1, click on OK, close it. Now if I go for D1 order 2, filter condition. Now what you are seeing, sir? Repository variable. Under repository variable, what is there? Test. This test is, if I can say one column is equal to test. That means what, sir? The ACTL, EXT and D, whatever available, that is equal to value of test. Value of test means what, sir? 1. Value of test value is 1. So ACTL, EXT and D column 1, then only that will be moved into the forward. This is a where clause, right? That means you are able to use your variable. As a filter condition or not, sir? As a filter condition. Or let us take one more example. Suppose previously in partitions and fragmentation chapter you learned one thing that is called as A to M and N to Z. You provide your hard coding value, that is what, sir? N. But somehow I don't like this kind of hard coding. Okay, suppose tomorrow my requirements are got changed, then I need to come here and I need to change means it's a bit difficult. And one more problem is, let us say I have 10 tables are available. In 10 tables I am passing n 10 times. If something is changed 10 places I need to modify means it's very difficult. Instead of that one, can I pass here one variable? That's what I am thinking. For that, what all you need to do is, sir, go to the manage, then variables, select your static, right click, and you can give the name as partition condition. Partition what, sir? Condition. And something I given the name. Here I want to pass, what is the value, sir? I want to pass n is the value, then click on OK. This one if I want to drag and drop, I want to use here, I can go ahead and I can use here. I can go to the repository variables, then I can select what, sir? Partition condition. So what I would like to say is, are you able to use your repository variables and session variables will be defined where, sir? In RPD. Can be used in where, sir? RPD or web catalog also. In the front end, if you want to use, in the front end, the filters you want to use it, report filters you want to use it, or report conditions you want to use it. You can go ahead and you can use it. Suppose if you go and see the criteria, here, filter condition, there what is the option you are seeing, sir? Repository variables, then session variables. Can you use your repository variables and session variables as a filter of the report? As a filter of the report, you can use it. Not only filters of the reports, we go for the edit formula, there also what is available, sir? Repository variables and session variables. That means your repository variables, session variables, you are defining using what interface, sir? Using variable manager of the administration tool or RPD. Using variable manager inside the RPD. Now, these variables can be utilized where, sir? These variables can be utilized in RPD as well as web catalog. In the RPD, you can use wherever you want. If you want to use in the filter condition, or if you want to use in the fragmentation condition, or if you want to use down the line some kind of data security kind of things, you can use it also. And front end what, sir? In the report filters you can use it, or you can go on, you can use where, sir? As a formula. In the formula also you can go on, you can use that one, right? In the calculations you can use it. That's what I mean to tell here. That's what I mean to tell in the second point. Repository variables and session variables will be defined in RPD and can be used in RPD and web catalog calculations and filters. Next point is presentation variables and request variables will be defined in dashboard prompt and can be utilized only in where, sir? Web catalog calculations and filters. Something you created in the back end you can use in the front end, no problem. Yes or no, sir? But something you create in the front end you cannot use where, sir? In the back end. You got my point, right? Here using the front end we are trying to create this request variable and presentation variable. If you go to the new, let us say dashboard prompt, let us say supplier sales, let us say new column prompt, there I have one column, let us say reason column, okay. There we have in the bottom one option is available. If you go to the bottom, what is the option, sir? Presentation variables, then request variable. You can create presentation variables or request variables using what, sir? Dashboard prompt. We are defining presentation variable or request variable using dashboard prompt. And we can utilize only where, sir? In the web catalog report calculations, or report filters you can use it. But not in the RPD calculations or RPD filters. You got my point? Right. That's what I am trying to tell you here. Presentation variables and request variables will be defined in a dashboard prompt and can be utilized only in web catalog calculations and filters. Now tell me these 3 points, what is your understanding? Why we'll go for variables, sir? To handle any dynamic scenario, we'll go for variables. I will tell you one dynamic scenario. I have one report, sir. I have only one report is available. Whenever I am running that report, it has to get me only the current year data. Then what it has to do, sir? It has to calculate what is the current year. Then it has to filter the data. Yes or no, sir? That is dynamic only. Or else I have one more scenario. Let us say one report is available. That report is running by California manager. Then that guy should be able to see only what, sir? California data. Same report is running by New Jersey manager. That guy should be able to see what, sir? Only New Jersey. Okay, that means here data security I am managing or not, sir? That means filter condition, state filter condition falling automatically or not? Falling automatically. This kind of things, n number of examples are available. Those all things we are going to learn down the line. We'll do we'll do in each concept 2 or 3 exercises. We'll do it. Okay, right. Now, second point is repository variables and session variables are defining using what, sir? RPD, but can be utilized where, sir? Either RPD or catalog filters and calculations. And presentation variables and request variables we are defining using what, sir? Dashboard prompt, but can be utilized where, sir? In the web catalog only, but you cannot use where, sir? In the RPD. You cannot use in the RPD. Now we'll go and try to learn about the repository variables. Let us go and try to learn about the repository variables. Fine. In the repository variables, the first point is these variables also called as Oracle BI server variables. What is the reason for this one? Why it is called as Oracle BI server variables? Why Oracle BI server variables? The reason behind is this repository variable values will be initiated. Values will be initiated whenever you run Oracle BI server, sir. Whenever you run Oracle BI server. Suppose now I ran the Oracle BI server. Now time is 8 a.m. IST. 8 a.m. IST, let us say. At 8 a.m. IST, it is going to initiate some value. Let us say it is initiated the value now A is equal to 10. It is initiated. To initiate this value, I may have some other process. I may need to execute some SQL query. The SQL query result, whatever I got, the result I need to substitute here. I have my own process to initiate that one. But I initiated at the time of what, sir? At 8 a.m. I initiated. This value whatever initiated A is equal to 10. The value whatever initiated A is equal to 10. That A is equal to 10 is constant until again you restart the server. Until again what, sir? You restart the server, this value is constant. Of course, manually if you go on, if you modify that one, it will change it. Manually if you go on, if you modify that one, it will change it. But automatically what, sir? It won't change. It will be changing whenever Oracle based server is started or restarted. That is the reason, as these variable values are initiating at the time of repository, at the time of Oracle based server start or restart, hence it is called as what, sir? Oracle based server variables. Oracle based server variables. Now, question, sir, is this true for both static and dynamic repository variables? In case of static, I can say the name itself is what, sir? Static, right? Static means what, sir? Always. Always whatever you given, that will be there. In case of dynamic, what, sir? With Oracle based server, it is going to initiate it. Actually, there is nothing is there to initiate in case of static variable. Manually you are initiating A is equal to 10. That's it. Lifelong that A is equal to what, sir? 10 until and unless you are modifying that one. Suppose in some other case I given A is equal to select max year from B1 calendar 2. Then what will happen, sir? This query whenever executed, the query result is going to substitute here. The query when it is going to execute, sir? Oracle based server whenever started or restarted. So strictly speaking means this Oracle based server starting or restarting is totally depending on what, sir? Dynamic repository variable. Dynamic repository variables only depending on Oracle based server start or restart. Static is depending on you only when you are modifying this one. Now, sir, is it good to too many variables in the developing process keeping performance in mind? Okay, sir, is it good to too many variables in the developing process keeping performance in the mind? See, too many means how many things here? Let us say, even though I have 100 things or 200 things available also, all you are not running at a time, right? All you are not running at a time. Okay, that is the reason you can go for this one. But I don't think so. You may have 100 or 200 things are maybe available. You will end up with the 40 or 50 things. If you take here Oracle Guy free-defined thing, I am going for Oracle Guy free-defined RPD. That is the biggest RPD available in the world, right? Why? Because he's created the RPD for all the business areas. That guy RPD, if you go and take it, how many things are available? Enterprise Business Analytics, then admin 123, admin 123. It's trying to open up. Go to the manage, go to the variables. These are the variables whatever available. So if you count it, at last we have 50 or what, sir? More than that. Okay, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, let us say 10 here, 20 here, let us say 30, then 40. Around 50 only. Yes or no, sir? Around 50 only. That means this much of big RPD also we have here 50 static variables and 50 here dynamic variables may be available. If you go for this one, this is not even 50 also. Only one screen is there here. Oh, 50, more than 50. Okay, these are the some 50 or 60 is available. And if you go for here, system is 3 things are available. Non-system is some other things are, these are some 100 things are available. So each type of variable if you go and take here, each type of variable if you go and take here, how many things are available, sir? 50 or 40 only available. Okay, but this RPD is created for whom, sir? For all the business areas. It is available pharma, it is available HRs, it is available finance, it is available sales, human resources, insurance, loyalty, manufacturing, everything. Do you think like we are going to do this much of big RP in our projects? No. Our client may be pharma means only I will concentrate on the pharma. My client is finance means I will concentrate only on the finance. Yes or no, sir? So what I would like to say is at max we have the 50 kind of things will be available, sir, not more than that. Now, question is, what is the question next? Next, okay. That is done. Let us move on to the next point. Repository variables values will be updated whenever Oracle based server what, sir? Restarted or started. always restarting or starting is bit difficult, right? Whenever my database data is changed, I need to restart my Oracle based server. It's very difficult. That is the reason they provide one option. That option is called as schedule option. This point, second point, whatever available, based on the second point, we are going to do one exercise. Down the line, we are going to do one exercise here. Don't worry. This point you come to understand more clearly down the line. Then syntax of this one is value of what's a variable name. Value of variable name. Then repository variables are two types. One is called as static variable. Second is called as dynamic variable. One is called as static variable. Second is called as dynamic variable. We'll try to understand the static variable in tomorrow's class, sir. Okay, today we completed fact-based partitioning. We completed fact-based partitioning. We completed. Please try to do that one. Tomorrow I will start the static variable and also I will finish the dynamic repository variables. Am I clear? Right. Any questions?